Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Value Max, and today I'm bringing you another video on XLM, and I want to talk to you about XLM's overall price analysis, and then move on into XLM's recent news and what it means for the coins, and finally move on into a little conclusion as to whether I'm bullish at this current standpoint on the coin or bearish, and what to do further. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thought below, and try and join the army because it greatly helps the channel. So guys, let's go straight into it. Stellar Lumen. Now, Stellar Lumen has a yearly to date performance of 275%, and especially since mid-November, Stellar Lumen has seen a strong bullish move followed by consolidation. Now guys, a few days ago, news arrived that Grayscale has added over 5.5 million XLM coin to its holdings, and on the chart, XLM was in another phase of consolidation, but its ASIN past $0.458 in recent hours has opened the possibility of XLM being on the verge of making another strong upward move. Now, Stellar Lumen's 12-hour chart shows the drop from 0.6 to 0.314 in February, and that was used to plot the Fibonacci retracement level on this chart, and the 50% and 61.8% levels at 0.437 and 0.472 respectively have been of particular significance in the month of March. Now guys, recent hours of trading have seen XLM climb past the 0.458 mark, and the most recent trading session, the time frame analyzed, has not yet closed. However guys, technical indicator painted a bullish picture for XLM. Now there is a zone of supply just beneath the 50% level, and XLM bulls have been rebuffed at this area multiple times in the past 6 weeks, and this ascent past that region at 0.44% is actually a very bold development, and a minor dip back to 0.458 or 0.44 should be considered a buying opportunity. Now guys, the key reasons is XLM's strong move above the supply area. Now the trading session would be bullish if it closed above 0.44%, and even more so if it managed a close above 0.458, and this would indicate that bulls were firmly in the driving seat. Now the RSI did not dip beneath neutral 50 and was at 67 once more, showing upward momentum was yet unabated, and the OBV was also in a steady uptrend, highlighting the demand behind the rally of XLM. Now the 20-period EMA shown in white was moving above the 50 EMA yellow to show bullishness, and the 50 EMA can serve as support as well. Now what's my conclusion on this little price analysis? That a revisit to the 0.458 or even 0.44 could be seen in the coming days, and these two levels can be used to scale into a long position with a stop loss at 0.452 or deeper beneath the 50 EMA at 0.409. Considering the likelihood that XLM will move towards 0.6 in the weeks to come, a wider stop loss of 0.4 would still provide a good risk to reward trade. And so guys, this was a little about this current analysis, and let's move now into the second part of this video, which will look into what's happening now. Now guys, as can be seen in this chart, actually what we see is a repeating pattern in the chart below. Now as can we see here, we see a strong bang power here that's moving XLM upward, and then we see some consolidation of people starting to sell, and this is actually a very good sign because the pattern is repeating several times. As we can see, it's a 3-time repeating pattern, and same thing happened as people started selling off. The bears actually took the upper hand and actually put the price upward, which causes another upward trend, which actually again caused consolidation, causing the same dip, and again and again. And so this shows the next pattern that we are next potentially entering. And this is why for me it's a good opportunity to get in, because we currently haven't reached the new high, which can be seen from the repeating pattern. So this is important to take into account because it shows up that not only in the long term it's a good buy, but in the short term actually the coin has been performing extremely well with bullish actually behavior and patterns with strong with bullish taking the upper hand over the bearish side. And so this leads me to the news and how will this affect XLM for the future. And first, let's start with the beginning. What's happening with Stellar Lumens crypto? Well, as can be seen, guys, the coin actually has seen a strong uptrend and is selling actually and trading 27% higher on a 7-day trading period at press time, which shows actually the potential of the coin. And don't tell yourself that, oh yes, it's 27% up, I'm too late. There's plenty of room to grow, and we'll explain why. Like I said, we'll talk about the news, which just shows how much positivity there is of the future of the coin. Now, what happened, guys? The crypto traded 60.53% higher over 24 hours at 0.514 of press time, and on intraday basis, XLM reached 0.545, a level of 5.7% higher than the press. And this is good news because overall, we see the altcoin performing good. Like I said, we talked about how XLM being a big competitor of XRP, but I'm still more bullish on XLM, and I'll explain why. And this just shows again, meanwhile, guys, the top currency by market capitalization, Bitcoin only traded 1.10% higher at press time, which just showed that overall right now, altcoins are just performing much better than stable coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, guys, an investigative journalist for Uganda actually also tweeted that the Senegalese American singer known as Akon, better known simply as Akon, will actually build a city in Uganda known as Akon City by 2036. And the city, why is this very bullish? Well, the city is actually will operate on Akon's currency, which is based on XLM. And this is great news because this just shows the scalability and how much XLM can go forward moving towards the end of the year. Now, and for the future of the coin. Now, as we can see the tweet, I asked Akon how much this would cost, and he skipped the question price. And so this just shows that overall, there's actually very good news for the coin. And even if this weren't to happen, as some people call it clickbait, that it's not going to happen. Even if it weren't to happen, it's overall still good news for the coin because it's free press. And it was already, there was a lot of memes which were made about it already, and it turned around a bit in the press. So it is overall good for the coin because it's free press, which is actually good because people wanna buy into it because of FOMO and fear and overall this fear of missing out, which actually is overall good even in the short term for the coin. And why it matters? Well, last week, guys, it was reported that Visa had launched a pilot program to settle transaction via the stablecoin USD coin, which uses actually the Stellar blockchain among others like Ethereum. And again, this is an overall very good news for the stablecoin such as Stellar, because it just shows that overall people are starting to realize the benefit of XLM, and it just shows that the coin can move only forward from here. And so actually also last Friday, Stellar announced a new way to run the infrastructure that power its network, which is called Horizon 2.0, like I talked in my other video. This is again very bullish news for the coin because it just shows the potential coming forward for the coin. Also, guys, it's important to know that XLM was originally created through a hard fork from XRP, like I talked about, and they're known as competitors, and the coin is associated with Ripple. But you shouldn't be too worried because recently XRP has been doing really good, but it shouldn't be a reason to why you should believe that XRP is a better buy over XLM, because I strongly believe that XLM in the long term will outperform XRP. And this leads me to actually another news, which might be a bit bearish for the short term, but positive for you and a potential opportunity for you to buy in, because Bitfinex actually pauses XLM withdrawals due to issues on the Stellar blockchain. And overall, they talked about the CTO of Bitfinex and Feder had just tweeted that the Bitfinex exchange had actually XLM withdrawals due to issue on the Stellar blockchain. And even though you might tell me, well, Max, this is bad news for the coin, yes, but this is short term because, again, it was just a technical problem. And overall, even if it's negative press, this will actually might cause a bear in the price in the short term, which you should consider just as an opportunity for you to get into it. And if the price does go down, you lose a bit in the short term, should be a reason for you to add into your portfolio. So I thought it'd be important for me to bring it up, and so that's it. Coming back to the chart, I'm very bullish, expecting for the future of XLM to reach new all-time high. As we can see, the trading range has been from this high of 0.52 to lows of 0.32. And for the future, I'm expecting actually the coin to pass that $1 threshold and even higher by the end of the year of 2021. And based on all the news that's happening, and based on how altcoins have gained recent momentum in the short term, and how they can outperform stable coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, because of how small they currently are in terms of market cap. And so, guys, I hope you found this video valuable. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thought below if you enjoyed the video. Comment your thoughts because I read each and every one of them. Please make sure to subscribe because it greatly helps the channel. And I'll catch you in another video. See you next time. Bye.